Time now for the voice of the land on the Big Play Network with your hosts, Kevin Arnold and Always Positive Jay.
Cleveland Cavaliers get a split at home. They were up in the game on Friday, and then just what their biggest issue right now is they go cold, and when they get cold, it is ice cold.
Especially with Donovan Mitchell out.
With Donovan Mitchell out, and I think that is probably even the bigger issue is that they haven't really been able to have a consistent stretch of games with their main starters and even the main reserves coming in off the bench. Kevin Love has missed some games. You've had even Jared Allen miss a couple games. Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland from the starters group. You're having to go down. Sometimes you're having to go down to Raul Neto off the bench as your point guard because Ricky Rubio's not ready yet, but he's starting 5-on-5.
Which I am so excited to get him back and so happy for him to come back.
And Karis LeVert's been out sometimes, and I love that he took on the bench role. That it was, I think I even heard stories that he brought it up to JB as much as JB and the coaching staff brought it up to him, that he was willing to do that. And that shows you that this team is about winning. If everybody's able to buy in. Remember, we saw Karis LeVert. Why were we so excited when he got traded here? We saw games like 40, 50 points with the Pacers, but the Pacers weren't really going anywhere. He's trying to find his role here, and he's figuring what that role is.
And a lot of people are giving him crap. Like,
yeah.
He keeps getting injured, and every time he's getting into a groove, he gets hurt, it feels like. And not to mention, he went from being one of the main scorers on a team where he can volume shoot, and now they're like, we need you to just score when we need you to score because we have 2 point guards that could fill it up. Jared Allen's going to get his on his own. Same with Evan Mobley. We just need you to add in like 15, 20 points here a night. And that's not easy to do. Like, you're changing.
No, it's not.
You're completely changing what you're so used to doing.
And I think the theme of the show is, we're talking about we don't want to make excuses, but you have to look at extenuating circumstances and be realistic. When if good teams want to become great in the NBA, they fight through that adversity of some guys are out here and there, but they're still able to win enough games to put them in position. Everybody gets back healthy, whether for the stretch run or into the playoffs. They're in a good position for that. The Cavs are in a little different circumstance. Yes, they have the talent where they should be beating some of these teams, even with some of their guys out. As good as Donovan Mitchell is, this team didn't have him last year, and they won 44 games, and they were the grittiest team. They were the team that would get after you, make you work the whole time. They need to maintain that in games where they don't have everybody. But when you are such a new team, still trying to build that chemistry, it's not actually established. It's much different for that than a team that's already established, that's working from good to great, that can bank on some of their culture, their morals, or what they've done in the past. When you're trying to filter in such a new guy, such a new dynamic of such a star in Donovan Mitchell, I think the Cavs, while doing that, have lost a little bit of that underdog, gritty.
I don't know. They got the number one defense in the league.
Yeah, but like you see those stretches where it
the
all fades
offense
away.
is just, it gets stale at times. I feel like I know what you're talking about. There's certain units, and I don't want to say who's on the unit because I love all the players so much, but some of those players aren't going to be able to score points like Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland. They're just not capable of doing it. Sometimes they are, especially for – I keep seeing that too. Like, what is that? Home games. At home games, you're going to see the Okoro stepping up, the Seti Osman stepping up, but on the road especially, we struggle a lot.
Yeah. It's building that identity. I don't want to say that they've completely lost that grittiness. Like, it's there. That culture is there, and these guys are buying into it. I think so. A little bit.
And we didn't argue. That's great.
Right. We're understanding where the other person's coming from. I guess to clarify from my side is it has a little bit more, you're starting to get that star mentality, like bigger stage feel for this team. That was a team that's coming from nothing, building in to the limelight last year. Like, I want to see that team. I miss it at times. It's there again. But the reason why it's missing at times is because they're not able to have everybody at all at the same time.
What I'm hoping right now, like my silver lining of Donovan Mitchell being out right now, one, I hope it's just minor and they're just getting him rest because he has been playing a boatload of minutes. Don't make a minor injury a major injury. But right now is a good opportunity for people like Evan Mobley to step up his game. Which he has.
Yeah.
He really has.
I think he was the reason they won last night.
Oh, yeah.
He was the guy that stepped up the most.
And, yeah, you just need the other guys. All right, let's figure out what we do, how we could play without Donovan Mitchell on the court. It's just going to make them better.
Yeah.
Like, they have such a great culture there right now, and I love JB Bickerstaff. Like, they're going to work through this. Like, they're incredibly young, incredibly talented, but they work hard, and they have the desire to win. So that's why I don't worry about this team whatsoever. Do I expect them to win a championship this year? No.
No.
But I expect a nice playoff run from them.
Run.
I really think it's going to happen for sure.
As Emmett Golden always says from ESPN Cleveland,
you got to get there and lose before you get there and win.
Yeah, you got to.
I don't agree with it.
I don't
agree
either,
with it
because you've seen those teams that have just they kind of pass by that step.
In basketball, it works more.
Yeah.
In football, it does not apply. I'm sorry, because all the Super Bowl losers always suck the next year. That's why I was like, I don't know if that's always true.
And there's always that crappy team that everybody feels like it's going to be crappy again in the NFL that has like this standout year, but they can't sustain it.
Here's another one.
I want sustainability.
Yeah. But sorry to get off topic. He does this saying, it's if every day is a rainy day or every day is a sunny day, then what's a sunny day? And I'm like, so he's basically implying, like, if every day is sunny, like, it's not a big deal if it's sunny. Right. No, Emmett. If every day was a rainy day, what's a rainy day is how it's supposed to be. Because if it's sunny every day, once in a while you have a rainy day, you appreciate the crappy rainy day. Sorry, had to get on that rant. It drives me. I've been trying to get on the air and rant on that with him for a while.
Well, here's your platform.
And I'm buying time.
Here's your platform right here.
I'm buying time.
I know you are. Trust me, I'm keeping an eye on it. I will close our Cavs conversation by saying, because you said something I can't exactly remember, but it just jogged a thought into my head, that the Cavs, I feel like, are a little too reliant on having Donovan Mitchell because they don't have enough chemistry with him in the lineup, having that superstar in the lineup, that when he's not there, everything, it seems like a lot of everything else of what they've built fades away. When they can learn to play with Donovan and how to play without Donovan and play at high levels with both of those, that's when this team will take that next step.
Totally agree. That's why I said this is a great opportunity to learn how to do that.